Welcome back to Sahitya Kalam's new platform. We are happy to announce that we have now officially launched a youth platform, a platform which is just made for the youth. And it was inaugurated, it is going to be inaugurated today with our youth who are going to speak on various topics. We have a theme. So basically, a backstory about this platform is that we yesterday was Youth Day, World Youth Day. If you know, we celebrate Swami Vivekananda's birthday, and if you know, each year the world or the organization releases a theme for Youth Day. So this year we have a theme which will be announced soon. So before that, I would like to welcome all our youth who have gathered here today to you place their points and have a discussion on the theme for this year. So, welcome everyone, and I hope this program will be a successful one. It can already be seen. So, beginning, I would like to introduce our today's delegates. First and foremost, we have Aisha Tagdees. She's from Yadgir. She's studying in Yadgir in Don Bosco Degree College. And we have Anusha. She's also from Yadgir, studying in the same college. We have Sakshi Prakash. She is also from Yadgir, studying in Don Bosco Degree College. And then we have Ganesh, and who's also from the same college. We have Simon, who's from Pune, I suppose, from Christ University, Pune. Welcome, Simon. And then we also have
Yes.
Maheshwari. She's also from Don Bosco Degree College, Yadgir. So, a huge welcome to all of you, and thank you for being a part of our platform. And it's now time to announce the theme of our today's program and the theme of World Youth Day 2025, and on which we'll have a group discussion. The theme is Youth for a Sustainable Future, Shaping the Nation with Resilience and Responsibility. Now, giving a bit brief about that, I would not open this up. I would like our delegates who are here, to open this up and place their points on the same theme. So we begin. So as everyone knows how I do my anchoring, so we'll begin. That it is best to work among the youth in whom lies our hope, patiently, steadily, and without noise. So, with that being said, I officially announce the youth platform of Sahitya Kalam open. And I would like to call upon Anusha to come and place her views on the same theme. So, welcome, Anusha, and start with introduction.
Yeah, thank you, Vishakha. And hello, everyone. Good evening. This is Anusha from Yadgir, studying in Don Bosco Degree College. Actually, my voice is a bit not good, but I hope you guys understand. And as you all know, the theme of this youth day, we are gonna speak about this topic. First, what do you mean by youth? What are the youths doing these days? People say that we are the future, right? But these youth are irresponsible nowadays when we see outside the world. Like we, the youth, who are the heartbeat of the nation, our energy, our creativity, and determination have the potential to bring the change in this nation. But when we see this youth, we don't think that they are going to change this world. Okay, but this power comes with the responsibility. Okay, when the youth think that the responsibility to build a future that is sustainable, just and inclusive, that makes the change. Sustainability isn't about the protecting the nature, saving the water, protecting the environment. Okay, it's about creating a world where everyone can thrive. It's about making choices today that won't harm tomorrow's future. Okay, whether it's reducing the plastic use or conserving water or supporting green initiative, it may be few more things. Okay, but sustainability doesn't stop with nature, it extends to the society. Are we building a world where equality, education, and health are accessible to all? I hope you guys are understanding, right? We are not building such a world. We are the youth, raising our voices against injustice and ensuring no one is left behind. These are the questions we must think about as the youth of the nation. Our generation has faced numerous challenges like we faced pandemic situations, climate change, social unrest, and economic uncertainties. But each of these has shown us strength we possess. Resilience, means rising every time we fall. It means turning problems into opportunities and never giving up on our dreams. When you feel overwhelmed by the problems of this world, remember this: small steps can bring the so many big changes. And your habits, your mindset, your thoughts, when you guys change these things, we can change the world as a powerful youth of this nation. As youth, we are not just the future, we are present. We must take responsibility for shaping our communities, influencing policies, and inspiring others to join us. Learn, innovate, and collaborate. Use technology, art, and your unique skills to make this world a positive impact. Being a youth, we have so many opportunities in front of us. The thing is, we are not using those things. So, we need to use those things and we need to take our nation forward. We have so many technologies, so many opportunities in front of us. The thing we need to do is we need to look into that and we need to take it into our hands. That's what I mean to say. And thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to speak on this theme. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much, Anusha. Your speech was really impactful. All right, we literally understood all the words you have said, and it is true. At some point, that the youth of today is not doing its role properly. It's not doing its responsibility properly, and it's high time for us to wake up, because right now, what's happening in and around us is a wake up call for us to be active and take care of our responsibilities or fulfill our roles and responsibilities heartfully. So thank you for giving such a nice message. Now I would like to call on Simon. So welcome, Simon. Do introduce yourself and please place your views.
Hello, everyone. This is Simon Kivalia. I'm studying in second year uh, BBACA from Christ College, Pune. Yes, today's topic is Youth for Sustainable Future, Shaping the Nation with Resilience and Responsibility. So, Youth for Sustainable Future. As a youth, we are the architects of tomorrow's future. It's in our hand, so which it's not need to bring a change in others and youths. So the first step we can take is that we can bring change in ourselves. Bringing change in ourselves is the most biggest step, and we stand at a crucial point where our actions and choices determine the well-being of our planet and society. So it all depends upon our uh, actions and choices. So first we'll try to understand about the resilience and responsibility. So what does the resilience mean? So resilience means that the ability to adapt the changes and all, and making necessary changes in ourselves. So in resilience, I have some header points like a survival mentality is there. Then when a people are resilient, they are view themselves as survivors. They want to know even when things are difficult, they can keep going until they make it through. So resilience really makes us a person that I can come off it, that where there is a will there is a way, that the survival mentality is resilience. And then responsibility. What does the responsibility and what does a responsible youth mean? Responsibility means being accountable for each and every action and choice you do. So like responsibility is like uh, if you have a goal also, you should set smart goals, specific, achievable, measurable. Just a second. Attainable, realistic, and time bound goals. And as a youth, one more thing, an example I wanted to share, that youth for a sustainable our topic is youth for sustainable change. But our youth, what are they doing, like each and every youth are thinking about the status symbols and all, making our status nice and all. Like in college also, real world examples will take. In college, each and every boy wants a sporty bike, and there are so many modes of like travel mediums are there. Metro is there, and it is very convenient and it's very cheap. Then also they want bike. Why? They want a status symbol. As a status symbol, they want to show off. Like, youth are not thinking from a perspective of that how much carbon emission it is causing, but what they are thinking, that if I bring a bike, like I'll be more famous in among girls and all. That all they are thinking. And with this I finish. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Simon. It was really amazing to have you here and say such nice, no, views of yours on this topic. It was really mindful, and this is really true to an extent that no, the youth today only focus on status symbols rather than no, having sustainable ideas. And it's high time, as I said previously, it's high time we wake up to this call and take in the roles and responsibilities, because what today's youth, or as such us also, because we are too are a part of the youth, what we don't understand is that if we focus on showing our status symbols, that hey, I'm just no, I'm rich, I'm going to bring my Rolls Royce, I'm going to bring my Mercedes Benz, I'm going to come in a super bike and all that, we don't understand the impact it's going to leave to the environment and for our future generations. All right, as the quote goes, that it is not from the past. We have borrowed the nature from our future children. It's not us. We have borrowed it from them, and we got to give it back to them in a nice manner. So you cannot spoil it all. So it's high time we wake up to this call. And thank you so much, Simon, for having such amazing speech. And with that, I would
Thank you,
now
Vishak.
call
Yeah.
upon. With that being said, I would now call on Ganesh. Welcome, Ganesh. Please, your views on the topic.
Hello, Vishaka, and good evening, everyone. First of all, I'm very glad to be part of this discussion, and I thank Ma'am Neetu and you for inviting me in this discussion. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. I am Ganesh, studying in Don Bosco Degree College, Yadgiri, currently pursuing my BCA degree here. Let us dive into the topic today: Youth for a Sustainable Future. The topic itself is clear that we, the people of India, are the future pillars of our nation. Once a student raised a question against APJ Abdul Kalam in a conference, uh, she asked a question that uh, what is the strength of our nation? For that, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam answered, like he wondered for our question, and he answered that it's you, the citizens, the upcoming youths are the pillar of India, and that is really very true to be agreed. Shaping the nation with resilience and responsibility. We Indians are really multi talented, such as sports, chess, car racing, bikers, defense. From, from the ocean to the space, we are in lead among all the countries globally. Even today in Dubai, hope you all might be familiar. Uh, a Indian won a car race of 24 hours chasing, and we are the third place among the international placement. And there are also disadvantages such as youths are also being misled under corruption, rape cases, and consumption of drugs are the downfall of our country too. We all are familiar of Maumita, who was a MBBS doctor, and such cases are usually hidden among the people. Like as she was a doctor, the case got spreaded out, and people were aware of it. These are the cases we are familiar, like one or two are spreaded out. More than that, we are not at all familiar of things, and it is hidden between the people. Such things should be prohibited, and corruptions, black money, etc., are the downfall of our country. Hope our words will remain and create an impact of eradication of such disasters. We believe that small changes can create big impact. Remembering our great leaders like Narendra Modi ji, leader can be said defined through a sentence like one man's resolution can create a nation's evolution. In such way, we take great inspirations and great leaders such as Narendra Modi ji, Vijay, and Punit Rajkumar Appu, great warriors like Rajaraja Cholan, Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, Veerapandiya Kattabomman, and many others. Let us form better India together. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, Ganesh, for giving such a strong and such a heartfelt and impactful views. And it is true on the cases you have said regarding the case which happened with the doctor. It's sad for us, and it is true at some point that no, many such cases happen in our country, and we're not able to bring it out. Somewhere or the other, the youth of our country or the youth of this generation, speaking generally, we are somewhere lost or we're somewhere turned a blind eye to the political chances happening everywhere, not just India. And it's high time we wake up to that and we do raise our voices. And some people, they just don't care. Some people, our elders, let's say, the political leaders or other people, they're impactful, or they're like forcing us to die down our voices. They're trying to die down our voices, and we are doing that. We're giving them what they want, and it's high time to fight back against them and raise our voices, come out of the trances the political parties or the government has set for us, and it is high time we do that. Thank you so much, Ganesh, for raising such an important view. That's really helpful for us. With that, moving on, I would now like to call upon Aisha back again. Welcome, Aisha. Just start with the introduction, sweet.
Sorry for the network issue. Let me introduce myself to everyone. I am Aisha Tagdi, studying in Don Bosco School, Yadki, BCA first sem. And everyone knows today's topic. Let's go deep into that. Educational Education also plays an important role in that. Education and social camps. Education, if the education have been given us properly, the way it should be, nowadays this education is just you should buy the thing and just copy that to the notes, you'll get the marks, just that. They are not even and then making us understand that what the social issues are going on through the world, you should work on that. These are the things they are not letting us to know about everything happening to the world. We are lagging behind. We are just knowing of the things happening around our school, not through the world. What are the things going on? And social camps are the best way to provide education. Like social issues, the things are going on. You'll get to know a new thing while learning through the social camps. Critical thinking develops when you move into a social camp. And unity. The unity India lags for the unity. There is no unity among everyone. They used to fight for casteism. They used to fight for religions, upper class, lower class, Hindus, Muslims. They are just seeing the things with the religion way. You should stop doing that. And thank you for making me saying these words. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you so much, Aisha, for raising such an important point that it is true that the youth of our country, basically speaking, because India happens to be the only country in which resides many such religions such as Sikh, Hindus, we have Christians, Jews, Muslims, and all that. So the youth gets clashed up between all these religions, and we focus our main goal, which is saving for our future, being sustainable, and carrying our responsibilities for the environment and not just our personal lives. Okay, so it's high time we wake up to that call. Thank you so much, Aisha, for raising such a beautiful and important point. And it's great we had you here. And thank you so much. With that, moving on, I would now call upon Maheshwari. So, Maheshwari, welcome. And please start the introduction.
Good evening, everyone. I am Maheshwari, studying in Don Bosco College, third sem BCom. Uh, I didn't have much knowledge about this topic, but I studied. As Ganesh said about ABJ Abdul Kalam, I always listen youth motivation words. Okay, I also heard about this. We are the strength of our nation. And as Aisha said, education. Everyone has different talent. Education level, everyone, in every school, every college, they give equal, but never encourage in their talents. I wish uh, they should bring their talents out and encourage in their talents. Mm, mm, I'm sorry, I don't have much knowledge about this topic, but I'm trying.
It's fine, Maheshwari. Yes, go on.
Everyone know that Salu Maru Timaka. She did great things. Even mm, I'm sorry. Thank you.
It's fine. It's fine. Thank you so
Next
much,
time I
Maheshwari.
will do it. I know next time I will do it.
Definitely.
But I had.
And this is a great thing you have done. She has come to face the camera and speak out of views, even though it's her first time doing that. So that's really courageous of you, Maheshwari. Thank you so much for joining us and
Thank
giving
you,
your best.
Ishak.
And as she said, education and the example she has taken from Ganesh's speech, which is on APJ Abdul Kalam, it is true that education does play an important role in shaping a youth, which sadly to say, it's not helping the youth, change its perspective or learn its responsibilities and roles. Because, simple terms, what we are taught or the education system of not just our country but of the world is just that they are preparing industrial laborers. Okay, it's this similar. I know they gather a bunch of people in a classroom, they just say all the same thing. No one knows the skills of the others. Or this one same thing you're just being told and move on to the next class. There's another thing told, and that just then you graduate and then you're giving just a role to perform. No one knows, no one cares about what the skills you know, the skills you want to learn. Basically, there's this saying in Hindi which goes like, "मछली को चढ़ना सिखा रहे हो और पक्षी को तैरना सिखा रहे हो." In English, if you say this, asking the fish to fly and you're asking the bird to swim, that cannot happen. So it's high time that even education system or the education leaders, or the leaders who are focused on education, learn that it's high time for them to focus on our skills rather than just preparing industrial laborers. Thank you so much, Maheshwari. And now we have Sakshi. Welcome, Sakshi, and please start the introduction and then place your point.
Hello, Vishaka. Am I audible?
Yes.
Thank you so much, first of all, and good evening, everyone. First of all, I want to thankful for Neetu ma'am and even for Vishaka for inviting me and giving me this wonderful opportunity to share my speech and to share my opinion towards you about this topic. And today, straightforward, we move for our topic. What our topic is? Building resiliency and responsibility for shaping our nation. Our country's our country's future, we need two important qualities, that is about resiliency and responsibility. And first I want to talk about what is resiliency mean. Resiliency means staying strong even when our difficult times may come in our life, and we will face some challenges in our ways, but we must not give up. Instead of that, we must learn from them and keep moving forward. Resiliency nation is the one that works together and help each other to rise again after every fall. In our India, we see that when somebody done something wrong, means we always blame for that person, but we will never see that what we have a two the coin has a two sides, but the people will only see for the one coin. It is only, they will see only one side of the coin, but they will won't see both the sides. That's what the problem. And I want to share my opinion, that is, we should always see the both the sides of our every situation whatever we are facing in our life, and we should always be strong whenever the problems may come in our life, in our nations. We have always saw in our nation there is a corruption, there is more corruption in our country nowadays, and we have to solve that corruption. We have and I think that we can work honestly. We can work even in government sectors. There are so many people who are doing corruptions nowadays. Even they are facing so many challenges nowadays. Like people like us, we are not getting justice, a right justice. And I want that they must give a justice for even for us. And we are fighting. We are fighting. Even Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, he has gave so many rights for the people of SC and ST caste. Before they does not have any rights. He stood strong. He stayed strong even in that situation. And I want today for every one of us to stay strong, not even just for SC and ST caste, but there are so many people, even for Muslims, even for Hindus, they are facing so many problems. And I want that we should face it, and we have to learn from that mistake. We have to learn from that thing, whatever we have faced in our past. And now I want to come for responsibilities. As we know, responsibility is doing right things in our lives. And right thing, not just for ourselves but even for others. It may be respecting for others is our responsibility. Even keeping environment clean is our responsibility. Even working hard for in our academics, in our school, in our colleges is also a responsibility, because to shape our future. And even when we youths, when we leave such things, like nowadays our youths are they are addicted to so many things like smoking, drinking, drugs. We should not go to that. But when we people, when we, it may be Vishaka, it may be Anusha, Aisha, Simon, Ganesh, we everybody, we have that power to bring change in the nation. We can be an example for those youths who are addicted to this, who for the future generation. We can give an example, we can set an example for those people, that even we can live a very good life. Even we are in this generation, but we can be a good example for those people. If we keep a good example for such peoples, then our nation will be very nice and very good. And we can build a very good future. In our country, there is no lack of job opportunities in our country. I don't think so that we have lack of job opportunities. We have, but there is lack of employees in our country. So that's the reason I want to say that when we people will connect together, when we work together, we can stay strong. And when we can set an example for such future generation people, that yes, we can also bring some changes in our country, and we can develop our country. We can take our country in a very great level, in a very good level, I think. So, together, resiliency and responsibility can make our nation stronger and united. And when we face difficulties, let us stay hopeful. And even when big problems will come in our life, but let us take an action for it, and we should have a problem solving capacity in us. And even then, each and everyone has a power to make a huge difference in our country. Each and every youth has that difference to make a difference in our country. So let's work together and shape a brighter future. Thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity. Thank you, Vishaka.
Thank you so much, Sakshi, for being here and raising such beautiful and important points on the topic. And it is true, no? Give an example of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, who stood strong and fought against all the hardships and all the clashes just to bring rights and all the laws for the SCs and STs. We call them minorities otherwise. And you raised a beautiful point, I must say, about the employees. We don't have job limitations. We have employee limitations. And by employee limitations, what we mean is literate employee limitations. We have a lot of employees, they come up and say, we want job, okay, we don't have job, but they are not fit for being employed, okay? So as recently, I gave an example, we have all heard of the NEET 2024 scam. We all know the scam which took place in the NEET 2024 exam. A lot of our youth, sadly to say, they just gave up money just to be passed. And if such people come up to the government and say, we don't have job, we're unemployed, even though we're doctors, this is nothing but a huge joke, not just for the government, but for our country, the other countries who look up to us, because right now India is rising. It's really developing so fast, and other countries look up to us. So other countries who look up to us will start laughing at us, because if the youths do such scam and they ask for employment, even though they're actually unemployed or illiterate, it is nothing but a huge failure, not just for us, but for our country and for our future. So it's high time we take notes on that. If you want to be employed, you got to be particularly and specifically literate. We don't give jobs to illiterate employees. You gotta be literate for the role you know. And by literate, I mean actually literate. You must not be a fake doctor or a fake engineer, whatever. Because the work you do depends on the other's life, okay? Or the other's life is dependent on it. You've got to build, you build a building and you don't know how to build a building properly. The person who's going to live in it is going to die. Okay, one small earthquake and poof, everything's vanished. When you become a doctor, you do a surgery and it's gone. Everything's gone. The person loses its life. Nothing for you. You just get your salary. It's high time the youth of today takes a note on that. And thank you so much, Sakshi, for raising such an important point. And I guess it's my turn. I would like to place some views of mine with your permissions. People, if I have your permissions, I would like to place some of my views on the same topic. Okay. So on same theme, I'll just go. Basically, as I said earlier, no. So we do not inherit the earth from our ancestors. We borrow it from our children, which is the future generation. Okay. So currently we are at a crossroad. Okay, our planet, not just our country, our planet faces a tremendous challenge, which is climate change, diminishing resources, and environmental degradation. But among all these challenges, there's a small ray of light, okay, small beacon of hope, which is us, or let's say the youth. Okay, young people have the unique ability to inspire, innovate, and lead us towards a brighter and greener future. And by greener, I just not mean the environment, but I mean our mental health also. Okay, so when you're happy, you make the future happy. Okay, and we, as the topic says, no, youth for a sustainable future, shaping the nation with resilience and responsibility. So coming to sustainability, it is not just a trend. Okay, you see all our influencers now they're trying to bring up the topic. No, wear less clothes, have less items at your home. No, grow plants and all that. But do they really follow that themselves? Okay, we have influencers trying to influence us the so-called hashtags that green India, green run for the world, for a change. They try to make themselves or showcase themselves as sustainable humans when they're actually not. It's them who's spending lakhs and lakhs just to get our views and get all the dreamy fancy things. So it is not a trend, it's an essential pursuit. Okay, it demands a harmony between economic growth and environmental care. The influences, sadly to say, of our world, they just showcase sustainability for economic growth, for the personal financial growth. Not they're not doing an actual care. Okay, are they really going to places and planting trees? No, a few maybe. The older people who are older to us, yes. Our generation, I highly doubt. And it's a sad thing to say, okay? And the youth actually must champion this cause, okay? They should demonstrate it through the actions that sustainable practices are both achievable and vital. People say that no, it is you can achieve it. Just grow one plant, one house. Does it really work? Are you able to grow a tree in your house? Your house is gonna get bombarded with branches, and you're gonna have all those birds and taking place at your home. Not your house. Let's be practical, okay? You cannot grow a tree in your house. You gotta plant it at a place where a tree is really required. You just go to a barren land and simply plant a tree. No, you gotta dig up the soil. You gotta make the soil, make sure the soil is fertile and grow all that. Just stop believing on the influences things, okay? They just say one plant, one house, greener future, and all that. That's just for that trend. It's not a trend. It's high time we understand that sustainability is not a trend. And we have resilience. Okay, resilience is the strength to recover swiftly from adversity. Young people, we must nurture this quality because it does not help us not only for our worldly problems or our responsibilities as a youth towards the world, but also our personal issues. Okay, we must know how to face challenges or how to cross hurdles because resilience will not only help us conquer our personal hurdles, but will also inspire entire communities to stand strong in the face of global crisis. And as previously Sakshi gave an amazing example of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, who stood strong and fought all the hurdles for our country, for the minorities, and came up with rights for them. Okay, so that's resilience. Okay, we must know how to stand strong against all the hurdles. And that's not just going to help us for our world environment, but also for our personal issues. Okay, and then we have responsibility. Okay, it is the duty to safeguard our planet. We must understand that it is our duty to safeguard our planet. Okay, our generations prior to us, they have done their roles well. No, we are here having we're having a nice tree, we have nice forests to see, we have nice waterfalls to go through. You have Kashmir, we have Meghalaya, we have Himachal Pradesh, we have Bangalore, we have Kerala, and all these places, just because our older generations have preserved this for us. But are we preserving them well for our future generations? That's the question that lies. Okay, we have all these resources. We are able to enjoy the beauty of the sunrise, able to see the beauty of the moon, the sunset, and all that. But are we capable enough? Are we doing our role enough for our future to see the same beauty we see today? No, right? It's not happening. Let's be honest. We ourselves who are speaking today, we ourselves are not doing the same thing. We're just here on stage speaking. But are we really gonna do that? That's a high thing to think. Okay, it's a high time we just not just do it through our mouth, but we do it through our actions. Okay, so that's what responsibility is all about. We must take ownership of our actions and that impact it creates on the environment, or the footprint is going to leave on the earth. Okay, and it involves making informed choices, advocating for eco-friendly policies, and inspiring others to follow suit for the same. Okay, it should be our legacy. The youth of today must be known as a legacy for the future. Now the people must look up to us and say that they created a legacy. They created a world where we could live happily, we could breathe oxygen. We would not require oxygen mask if we had enough oxygen, right? Like, you go to trees and you come up with pollution. That's really practical. Delhi, we have South Korea, we have Delhi, we have China. These are the polluted places in our world. And what people do today, we have air purifiers. Instead of having water purifiers, we have air purifiers in all these places. And we're not even having oxygen to breathe properly. So that's for the future. We must create a legacy for that. And we must ensure a healthy planet for our future generations. Because as I said previously, we have borrowed it from our children. So when you borrow something well, you got to give it back well. And with that, I'll just come to a close on my pointing. Thank you so much for letting me place my views. I hope it is applicable to the theme of today. So thank you so much, people, for joining today. And I hope we have understood a lesson. We have come to a final resolution. And it is high time we wake up to the roles and responsibilities as a youth for the world, not just our parents, not just our college, but for the world. What we do from now is just for the world. Our resolutions or the changes or the choices we're gonna make is gonna be for the world. I know it is true that no, we cannot do it suddenly. It's gonna be a slow but a steady progress, honestly. You cannot just go suddenly and dispose all your clothes off and buy eco-friendly clothes or disposable clothes. No, you can't do that. Just try to be eco-friendly, or just try to just try your level best just to make your place a better future, a better place, so that the people who look up to you is gonna follow suit. That's what this program or this platform is all about. That's what this youth platform is all about that we have created, just to raise awareness on how uh, the youth is going to help us for the future, how we are going to help ourselves for a better future, because we too are going to be in this. We are just youth, right? We have to grow old. We have to see the world that we have created. It's high time we create ourselves a better world, not for the future. Future is yet to come. Let's just create for ourselves a better world, a breathable world to live in. So thank you so much for being a part of us today, all the delegates, and I hope you really enjoyed or you liked this session of ours today. So would you like to leave your views on this? Starting with Anusha.
Yeah, actually, this is the best opportunity for me to share my views on such a important topic. Actually, nowadays it's a very essential topic to discuss. Being the youth, as you said, we are not fulfilling our responsibilities, but at least by this session, we got a small hope that we'll change ourselves slowly, not fastly, but slowly. I hope it will happen in the future. And thank you so much for this opportunity. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much, Anusha, for being a part of this session and for living your amazing views on this topic. Simon, I would like to know your views or your reviews on this session.
First of all, Vishaka, thank you for giving me the opportunity to share the thoughts and views on this topic. And it was really amazing that each and every diverse views we got on the sustainable change for the youth, and this is an amazing topic of World Youth Day, and it was really a great opportunity, and really I think so will really bring an impact uh, and bring a change as a youth. And thank you.
Thank you so much, Simon. Ganesh, I would like to know your views too.
This was really a very good informative discussion, and which can also impact to this world and ourselves. Increasing the changes and believing in the hopes of development. Let us form a better India. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ganesh. Maheshwari, I would also like to know your views on today's session. How did it go?
Thank you, Vishaka, for giving this opportunity. I had very nice time now. Um, I came to know more about this topic. Mm, Uh, if we change ourselves, we can change our generation. Um, Changing ourselves is best I understood. Thank you for this opportunity. It was very nice.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
Maheshwari, for being here and for bringing up yourself to face the camera and give out a speech. It's really amazing, and sweetie, I'm proud of you for doing this. And Aisha, I would like to know your reviews on the session on what you have taken from this.
Yes. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to stand in this platform. It was my first time that I am speaking about something. This is my first time I gave a speech, first of all. This was the really first time. I never gave a speech, not at even not school or colleges. This is my first time. Thank you for me giving me the platform to speak, to tell my opinion to others and listen what they think. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Aisha. And it's your first time, and you've done such a great job, and you've done it so well. And it does not look like it's your first time. It looks like you're a pro at this. And I hope to see you again. I'm sure I'm going to see you guys, all of you, again on this platform, continuously on various sessions. And Sakshi, I would like to know your views on the same.
First of all, I want to thankful for Vishaka and even for Neetu ma'am for giving me and inviting me in this platform. I'm so grateful and to know everybody's opinion. Actually, everybody's opinion are so different and so good, so important. As Vishaka said that our responsibility is not just for our life for ourselves, but even for the country. Even for our country also we has our responsibility. So, and even she said that we cannot change sudden, we does not have any sudden changes in our life, but we will have a changes, but we will have a slow process in it. So I absolutely understand. It's a really very good topic, Vishaka. And even I'm so thankful. I've learned so many things on this topic. So many people have gave so many their perspective about their topics and about their opinions. And I have learned so many things about today's topic. And thank you so much for inviting me. And it is the first time I'm giving, actually, as Aisha said. And it really, I'm somewhat I'm introvert person. I'm not just extrovert. I'm not an extrovert person at all. And I was so nervous before I'm entering into this meeting. I don't know how I'm going to give my perspective about this topic. I don't know. But thank you so much, Vishaka, for giving me this opportunity. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sakshi, for bringing up yourself and facing the camera for the first time. Let me tell you, all of you in general, you have done an amazing job in placing your views. There's no need to be nervous and all. It's just us, all right? It's just us youths. We're gonna make mistakes. We're gonna just come over it. It's fine. That's how we learn, right? That's how even a baby takes its first step. It's gonna fall and fall and fall, and then it's gonna climb, or then it's gonna cry also, because we all cry. That's how it's gonna be, okay? And you guys at your first time you have done an amazing job. You have done it so well that it does not look like it's your first time. And thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for giving me your time, for giving this platform your time to come and place your views. It was amazing to have you all. And I'm sure I'm gonna see all of you again for our next session, which will be held on Monday. So until then, see you all. And to the audience, we'll meet again next Monday at the same time with another program. Until then, stay tuned.